Hey there, coffee lovers! Today, we're diving into a topic that might just make you rethink your daily caffeine fix. You might think that your morning cup of joe is just a small indulgence, but what if I told you that it could be secretly draining your wallet? Yes, that's right! Your beloved coffee habit might be the sneaky culprit behind your dwindling bank account. Let's break it down. You might start your day with a quick stop at your favorite cafe, where a latte costs around $5. Sounds harmless, right? But if you grab that latte every day, you're looking at a whopping $150 a month, and that's just for one drink. Add in the occasional pastry, and suddenly you're not just a coffee drinker, you're a full-blown barista's best friend. Now let's sprinkle in some humor here. You know that feeling when you walk into a coffee shop and suddenly feel like a millionaire? You're ordering a venti, half-calf, soy, no foam extra hot concoction like you're on a game show. But in reality, you're just playing a game of how much can I spend before I realize I'm broke? But here's the kicker. Those small expenses can add up faster than you can say double shot espresso. Understanding how these little costs impact your overall financial health is crucial. It's like that sneaky little gremlin that eats away at your budget when you're not looking. So stick around as we explore the hidden costs of your coffee habit and how you can still enjoy your favorite brew without breaking the bank. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. The daily grind. How much are you spending? All right, coffee aficionados, let's get real about your daily grind. You might think that your morning latte is just a little pick-me-up, but let's break down the numbers and see how much that caffeine habit is really costing you. Spoiler alert, it's more than you think. Let's start with the classic latte. If you're shelling out about $5 for that creamy goodness every day, that's $150 a month. Now, if you're like many of us who can't resist a weekend cappuccino or a fancy cold brew, let's add another $5 for those special occasions. That brings your total to $180 a month. Multiply that by 12 months, and you're looking at a staggering $2,160 a year. That's enough to fund a mini vacation or a new gadget. Now let's sprinkle in some humor. Picture this. You walk into your favorite coffee shop, and the barista greets you like an old friend. The usual? They ask, and you nod like you're part of some exclusive coffee club. Little do they know you're just a caffeine addict trying to keep your eyes open. But wait, there's more! If you're the adventurous type who loves to try seasonal drinks, those pumpkin spice lattes and peppermint mochas can add another $2 to $3 to your daily tab. Let's say you indulge in one of those once a week. That's an extra $12 a month, bringing your grand total to $192. Over a year, that's nearly $2,304. So, what's the takeaway here? Those daily coffee purchases might feel small, but they accumulate faster than you can say, extra shot. Understanding these costs can help you make smarter financial choices. So, next time you're tempted to order that third latte of the day, just remember, your wallet might not appreciate it as much as you do. The hidden costs of convenience. Let's talk about the hidden costs of convenience when it comes to your coffee habit. Sure, that quick stop at the coffee shop feels like a harmless treat, but let's peel back the layers and see what's really brewing beneath the surface. Spoiler alert, it's not just your favorite espresso. First off, convenience often leads to overspending. You're running late, and that drive-through coffee shop is calling your name. You pull in, and suddenly, you're not just ordering a coffee. You're also grabbing a muffin, a breakfast sandwich, and maybe even a fancy bottled water because hydration is key, right? Before you know it, your quick coffee run has turned into a mini shopping spree. Now let's add in the tips. You might think, oh, it's just $1 here and there, but those dollars add up. If you tip $1 every time you grab a coffee, that's another $30 a month. And if you're feeling generous, maybe you throw in an extra $1 for the barista who remembers your name. That's $60 a month, and suddenly your coffee habit is costing you more than your Netflix subscription. And here's a funny scenario. Picture yourself at a coffee shop, and you see a sign for a limited-time seasonal drink. You think, why not? And order it, only to find out it's $7. You take a sip, and it tastes like a sugar bomb exploded in your mouth. You're left wondering if that drink was worth the price of a small meal. So what's the takeaway? Convenience can be a slippery slope, leading to impulse buys that can wreak havoc on your budget. Next time you're tempted to grab that quick coffee fix, take a moment to consider the true cost of convenience. Your wallet will thank you, and you might just save enough for that vacation you've been dreaming about. DIY coffee, a budget-friendly alternative, all right, coffee enthusiasts. let's talk about a budget-friendly alternative that can save you a ton of cash. Making your coffee at home. Yes, you heard that right. With just a little effort, you can whip up your favorite coffee drinks without the hefty price tag of your local cafe. So grab your apron and let's get brewing. First up, let's tackle the classic latte. All you need is some strong brewed coffee, milk, and a frother, or a whisk if you're feeling adventurous. Brew a cup of your favorite coffee, heat up some milk, and froth it until it's nice and creamy. Pour the milk over your coffee and voila, you've just saved yourself about $4. If you make this every day, you're looking at a savings of over $1,400 a year. That's a lot of money for a vacation or a new gadget. Next, let's try a homemade cold brew. Simply steep coarsely ground coffee in cold water for 24 hours, strain it, and you've got yourself a refreshing drink that costs a fraction of what you'd pay at a coffee shop. Plus, you can customize it to your taste, add a splash of vanilla or a hint of caramel, and you're living the high life without the high price. Now let's sprinkle in some humor. You might think you're a barista in the making, but let's be real. Your first attempt at frothing milk might look more like a science experiment gone wrong. Milk everywhere, and you're left wondering if you've just created a new coffee drink called the Milky Explosion. But here's the kicker. Buying coffee beans in bulk is way cheaper than those ready-made drinks. You can enjoy your daily fix without feeling guilty about your budget. So embrace your inner barista and start brewing at home. Your wallet will thank you, and who knows, you might just discover your hidden talent for coffee creation. The bigger picture, financial health and habits. Let's zoom out for a moment and look at the bigger picture. How your coffee spending connects to your overall financial health and habits. You might think that those daily lattes and cappuccinos are just small expenses, but let me tell you, they can be the sneaky ninjas of your budget, quietly derailing your financial goals over time. Imagine this. You're on a mission to save for that dream vacation or a shiny new gadget. You've got your budget all laid out and everything seems perfect. But then, you start grabbing that $5 coffee every morning. At first, it feels harmless, just a little treat to kickstart your day. But before you know it, those small expenses add up faster than you can say, extra shot of espresso. Suddenly, your savings are looking more like a sad little cup of decaf instead of the robust brew you envisioned. Now here's where tracking your spending habits comes into play. It's like keeping an eye on your coffee pot to make sure it doesn't overflow. By monitoring where your money goes, you can identify those pesky little costs that might be sabotaging your financial goals. You might be surprised to find that your coffee habit is costing you more than your monthly gym membership. Talk about a wake-up call. And let's add a touch of humor to this serious topic. Picture yourself at a coffee shop, ordering your usual, and then suddenly realizing you've spent more on coffee this month than on groceries. You laugh it off thinking, who needs food when I have caffeine? But in reality, that's a recipe for disaster, both for your health and your wallet. So take a moment to reflect on your coffee spending and how it fits into your broader financial picture. By being mindful of those small expenses, you can steer your financial ship back on course and work toward those goals with a little more ease. Your future self will thank you as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of coffee spending. Let's take a moment to recap the main points we've discussed. We've uncovered the hidden costs of your daily coffee habit, from those seemingly harmless lattes to the impulse buys that can sneak up on your budget. It's clear that while coffee can be a delightful part of your routine, it can also become a financial black hole if you're not careful. We've explored how small expenses like that daily cup of joe can accumulate over time and derail your financial goals. By understanding these costs, you can make more informed decisions about your spending habits. Remember, budgeting isn't just about cutting back. It's about making your money work for you. When you track your coffee spending, you can identify areas for improvement and redirect those funds toward your bigger financial dreams. Key takeaways to remember. First, be mindful of your daily coffee purchases and how they fit into your overall budget. Second, consider making your favorite drinks at home to save money while still enjoying your caffeine fix. And finally, don't underestimate the power of small expenses. They can add up quickly and impact your financial health more than you might realize. If you found this video helpful, we'd love for you to engage with us. Hit that subscribe button for more financial insights and tips that can help you take control of your spending. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends who might also benefit from a little financial wisdom. Together, we can all work toward healthier financial habits and make smarter choices about our coffee and our money. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.